Hi everybody, Jeff Mayers from WisPolitics.com here with Wis Opinion of the Show, presented by the Capital Times. We're emanating from the Avenue Bar, and we're in the midst of a Republican convention in St. Paul, but we're here in Madison, and so now it's time for our 2-minute take, as in, what's your take? Stu Levitan, 92.1 the mic. What's your take on Governor Palin? How is she helping or hurting the ticket here in Wisconsin?
Well, if you're asking about the independents, I think she'll do very well among the Wisconsin independents, if by independents you mean posse comitatus types, because her support for the secessionist movement in Alaska, her support of people who hate the federal government, her alliance and allegiances with people who are against the state of Israel and believe that Jews should convert to Christianity, I think Tigerton Dells will be real fertile ground for that campaign.
Okay, John Murray from Assembly Speaker Mike Kitchen's office. How do you answer that? What's your take on Governor Palin?
Let me duck. Here comes the kitchen sink, because that's what the left is throwing at her. Look, McCain had to take a risk on this pick. There's no question. He could not afford to take a safe pick, and there is some risk involved, but I think she is going to appeal exceptionally well with blue-collar, independent, and female voters. She has more executive experience than Barack Obama has. And she has small-town roots, and she has a record of accomplishment that I think is going to be very appealing to the people within this state. I will say this: I don't think Barack Obama could carry her stilettos.
Okay, now on our second topic on the 2-minute take, Stu Levitan, 92.1 the mic. How is the GOP convention playing here in Wisconsin? Again, not just Governor Palin, but the GOP convention writ large, with the how they handled the hurricane and all that.
Well, you know, John McCain has been in the Senate for a lot of years. This is the first hurricane I've ever seen him go to a TV station and give an emergency bulletin. This is the first time I've ever seen him show up at a food distribution site. So when they say they've taken off their Republican hats and put on their American hats, they put on their hypocrite hats. This is just shameful. And the fact that they were able to avoid having George Bush and Dick Cheney show up was a masterstroke for them. Apparently the Hurricane Gustav has done well for the Republicans in convention.
Where do you get a hypocrite hat? Anyway, John Murray from the Assembly Speaker Huebsch's office.
Apparently we have such cachet with the big man above that we decided, in order to be able to get President Bush to stay away from the convention, we had to invoke a hurricane. Is that what you're arguing, Stu? I think it's a little ridiculous to say that. Was it a little gimmicky? I don't know. Was it, I think, did they play the hand that was given to them in a very smart way? Yes, I think that was very smart. By and large, the convention, I think itself as a media presentation, as a political presentation, it's not going to move a ton of votes. It's what comes out of it, which is the message and the messengers. And I think from McCain, Palin, message and a messenger standpoint, I think it appeals very well. And I think it gives them a fighting chance that they're going to need to be able to win in November.
All right, that's our 2-minute take. We'll be back with the risings and fallings right after this.